not going to say I couldn't hear you guys because I can hear you very clearly. Welcome to the 2022 annual prize distribution event. You know, I'm so happy to be here mainly because I am missing physics tuitions as we speak. But talking about board exams and exams in general, this time I found out that I have two kinds of friends. And they are like hydrogen. They have dual nature. On one side, you're going to find liars, and these are the same people. They call me the night before the exam, and I know they've eaten the entire R.D. Sharma textbook. I know they've gone from page 1 to 300, but yet they cry. They cry like Neha Kakkar on Indian Idol. They ask me for the passing mark. To comfort them, I'm like, man, I don't even know the portions for tomorrow's exam. Yet next day in the exam, this guy takes 5 extra sheets. Why MO bhi likh do yaar, Shakespeare ki, who takes 5 extra sheets? And when I talk about the friends which literally do not care at all, these are the same people. They come to me after every exam and they're like, bro, I finished the exam in 5 minutes. 5 minutes? I left 2 questions. How did you finish in 5 minutes? It took me a moment to realize that it doesn't take more than 5 minutes to write your name, class, and roll number. Anyways, thank you so much everyone, but my jokes and hyping up isn't the most appropriate way to welcome such a lovely audience. So I now call upon School President Khushi S. Shetty to welcome this audience.
Thank you so much for that energetic welcome. I extend a warm welcome to our chief guest, Mr. Kim Nobel, Mr. Robert King, members of the Bethany Education Board, parents, teachers, students, and all our prize winners. It feels great to be back to school after 2 years of the pandemic. All our prize winners smartly dressed, parents beaming with pride, and students cheering them on. These are actions and emotions that we can only enjoy and feel in person. Today, we gather here to recognize and acknowledge those who have not only excelled in the field of academics, but in doing so have become exemplary individuals who could balance perfectly both within and beyond the classroom. These hardworking and smart individuals are a credit to our school and represent what we stand for in Bethany as an institution. You make us proud.
Thank you so much, Khushi. I request everyone to kindly rise for the school song.
True to our school.
This day cannot be continued without the Lord's grace. So I now call upon head boy Samuel Ethan Pinto for the opening prayer.
Let us bow our heads in prayer. Loving Heavenly Father, we thank you for another day that you've added to each one of our lives. We thank you for the blessings that you have showered upon all of us present here. Father, we are grateful in a special way today for the outstanding performance and results of the 2021-22 batch, and for the opportunity that you've given each and every one of us to watch them showcase their achievements and award them. We offer up today and pray that as each student receives their prize, that they may remember your blessings and that they may be encouraged to continue working hard. Bless each student present here, Father, so that they may continue to glorify your name in their future endeavors. Lord, bless the management and the teachers who guided, taught, and encouraged each one of the students here. To you be all the glory, honor, and praise. In your most awesome and precious name, Jesus, we pray. Amen.
There is no better way to worship the Lord than in the ways of music. As a long-lasting tradition here at Bethany, we'd like you all to join us in praise and worship.
On the occasion of Prize Day, let us look back on the sickness that swept the whole world and our country over the past 2 years. In the midst of all the turmoil and rising confusion, God was there, yesterday, today, and will be by our side in the future. Even when darkness seems to prevail, we have seen evidence of His footprints, and that is a powerful hope. Chattan means rock. Picture this image in your mind with me. God like a rock, immovable, constant, and even sickness has to bow down when we call on His name. So join us with the actions and the song as we sing Chattan. The lyrics are on the screen.
जो कुछ भी दुनिया में हो मुझे छू भी सके मेरे पास भी है जब तू है तो अनहोना मैंने दिल का फर्क जान लिया तुझको मैंने अपना मान लिया तेरे होते हुए मुझे आज भी आए ऐसा होने न दे तूने मान लिया ये मान ली तुझा जान भी मेरे दिल और मेरी जान तूने दे दी जो मुझे उस जश्न का ऐलान भी मैं गाऊंगा चिल्लाऊंगा जीवन की खुशी मनाऊंगा तेरे पे चलते खानों के निशान तेरे मेरे सामने
Thank you so much, praise and worship team. That was music to my ear. I now call upon Janet for the Bible reading.
Today's Bible reading is taken from Psalms chapter 18, verse 32 to 34, Colossians chapter 3, verse 23 to 24, and Hebrews chapter 12, verse 1. God arms me with strength and He makes me my way perfect. He makes me as sure-footed as a deer, enabling me to stand on mountain heights. He trains my hands for battles. He strengthens my arms to draw a bronze bow. Work willingly at whatever you do, as though you are working for the Lord rather than for people. Remember that the Lord will give you an inheritance as your reward, and that the Master you're serving is Christ. Therefore, since you are surrounded by such a huge crowd of witnesses, life of faith, let us strip off every weight that slows us down, especially the sin that so easily trips us up, and let us run with endurance the race God has set before us. Here ends the Bible reading.
I checked my phone last night and guess what? It turns out I do not have Spotify Premium. Neither do I have a phone. You know, if I start singing, then Neha Kakkar will not only start crying, but she also may just leave Indian Idol on her own. But someone came in clutch and they have a special song ready for us. So I now call upon Ralph Joshua for a special song.
Right, while Ralph is setting up, here's a little quick story. Every now and then, students get inspired by teachers. But also, it's a surprise when sometimes students inspire teachers. And that is what happened with the story at NIOS, who I teach music, and I found Ralph, and he seemed to be a fantastic musician, and I got about talking to him and asked him how did he pick up music, and he said he did it during the lockdown, during the pandemic, and when the rest of us were chilling between classes, grabbing a snack, or sleeping because we really couldn't go out and do stuff, Ralph found ways to find a job. He got himself employed in a shop next to his house, and he started working and saved money to fuel his newfound passion in music, and that's how I believe he bought this guitar, which cost about 18,000 rupees. And now with his dad's help and encouragement, he's been doing music, and he says that music has changed his life so much for the better. And today he'll be singing a Zac Brown and a Dolly Parton favorite. It's called There Was Jesus.
On my own. Every time I try to stand, I start to fall. And all those lonely roads that I traveled on, that was Jesus. When the life I built came crashing to the ground, and the friends I had were nowhere to be found. I couldn't see it then, but I can see it now. That was Jesus. In the waiting, in searching, in the healing, in the hurting, like a blessing buried in the broken pieces. Every morning, where I'm being, where I'm going, soul and thank God every day. Oh, that was Jesus. That was Jesus. In the waiting, in the searching, in the healing and the hurting, like a blessing buried in the broken pieces. Every minute, every moment, where I've been, where I'm going, when I didn't know it, I couldn't see it. There was Jesus on the mountain, in the valleys. There was Jesus in the shadow of the alleys. There was Jesus in the fire, in the flood. There was Jesus, always is and always was. Oh, when I walk alone, you are always there. Oh, the way and the searching and the healing and the hurting, like a blessing buried in the broken pieces. Every minute, every moment, where I'm being, where I'm going, even when I didn't know it, I couldn't see it. There was Jesus. There was Jesus. There was Jesus.
Thank you so much, Ralph. That was music to my ears. It turns out I do not require Spotify Premium after all. I now call upon the principal of Bethany Institutions, Mr. Robert Kim, to introduce our chief guest for today, Mr. Kim O. Nobel.
Good morning, everyone. Good morning, students of 2021-22. Nice to see you back once again here in this auditorium. Must be bringing back fond memories, and also their parents. A very warm welcome, and our present students, our teachers. It's a pleasure for me this morning to introduce Mr. Kim Nobel. And let me tell you that if Kim was a Bethanyite, he would have walked away with all the prizes today. He's I know him as a sports person, as somebody who's very good with literary activities, a great musician, and also a great academician. So this morning, I just want to tell you personally that I've known Kim because we are colleagues on the same group, and then we often meet and we often talk about education and many other things for the growth of our school. Kim has taught in schools, lectured in colleges, and trained employees in the multinational corporation like KPMG, HSBC, and Convergys. He has used his own talents and abilities to identify and draw out the special gifts and leadership qualities amongst youngsters. It's an honor to know that he believes that schools that provide opportunities for development create the most promising human beings that pass through their portals. And only this morning we were discussing this, how opportunities that are given can also help a student or a person to grow as a whole human being and be somebody who will be useful to the society, somebody who will contribute to the society. Today, Kim Nobel has returned to where his heart lies, and that is in education. And like I said, presently he is the principal of Tunbridge High School, Bangalore. He is more than an average educated. He's a learner, a musician, and a dreamer. a visionary. Kim Noble is the lead guitarist of a rock band comprising of school principals across India called Principals of Rock. In fact, I wanted him to play a song today for you, and but I didn't, sort of tell him in advance. But we are happy to have Kim with us this morning, and I welcome him to address the gathering. There's a small token of our appreciation from Bethany School, Kim.
Thank you, Mr. Robert Kim, for that very dramatic introduction. But knowing that we're at Bethany's, there can be nothing less than dramatic. I felt a little ambushed when you asked me to be the guest speaker. I thought you'd be one of many other speakers over here, but asking me to give this address is indeed an honor to be here among such wonderful, talented winners and achievers over here. There are three things I know about Bethany from my interaction with Robert over there. One is that recently, in the last few years, I've been to a lot of these conferences where we have the principals of different institutions across the country where we meet and we talk about best practices, and sometimes there are awards given over there. And we meet so many heads of institutions who are purely academicians. They're excelled in studies, they've got a gold medal at university in some subject, excelled over there, and then therefore they've got degrees and qualifications to become a principal. Very rarely do I meet somebody who's really deserving of the chair and somebody who's an all-rounder. And Mr. Robert Kim himself, being the sportsman that he was in his school days, being the musician, being the dramatist, I think we share a very similar story of being more out of the classroom than in the classroom when we were in our separate schools over there. And that's the secret of the success. Of course, I don't want to say much about your chairman, Mr. Akash Goyal, a dear friend of mine, which is swarm and persona, of course, is the very face and personality of the Bethany institutions for years. The second thing I want to say is, of course, that there are comeback prize distribution sessions, valedictory ceremonies. I was there for Unbox. I loved every minute of it. I couldn't stop smiling and gleaming when I was there, watching you all on stage over there. But it's very rare to see the students of a batch that's passed out to come back to the school for the prize day, making a time away from college or even if they've got jobs over there, and find that they can still fit into their school uniforms. There are opportunities and opportunities. There are many schools across the city, across the country. Is there a school where you have every student of every batch with a superpower worthy enough to be called an Avenger? If there was a call for Avengers Assemble, or let's say Bethanites bond together or something, or be present, what would be your superpower? Was it in academics? Did you excel in studies? Was it on the stage? Was it with the guitar? Was it with the football? Was it in athletics? What was it? And somewhere and everywhere you'll find the true rounding of personality that happens in this institution. This is what you take with you. I will lead with a few examples from my personal life, because I think that's what I can share with you as you step out over there. What's next for you? Number one, when I was a kid in school, I went into boarding school in St. Joseph's, St. Ethel. We had like 6 football fields, rowing, golf, tennis, the works over there, all around. I was never too good in studies, right? So I'm least qualified to be a principal. I spent most of my time outside the classroom. But I remember when I joined that school in Standard 6, we were put into different houses, right? And they asked what house should we put Mr. Kim Noble, not Mr. Kim, Mr. Kim into. And I looked at all the scoreboards over there and said, okay, which is the house winning? It was Red House that was winning over there. And you've read Harry Potter, right? You know about the sorting hat, right? So I felt like I was under the sorting hat. I said, okay, I want to be in red. I want to be Gryffindor. We didn't have Gryffindor, but it was like red. And not Slytherin, as Harry Potter would say. And the principal said, which house came last? It said, greenhouse came last. Kim, you're in greenhouse. So my hopes were right there, my first day in school, I felt like a loser. Being put in a losing house over there. But for me, that was the biggest success story of all. So let me ask you a question. If you're watching a tug-of-war match, a fight, and I want people from the audience that want you to go and join them, which team would you support? The one that's winning or the one that's losing? We want to be on a winning team, don't we? But it's when we go to the losing side and help them equalize, help them win, that is where you make a difference. And of course, Greenhouse, the year I joined, came last. It took years, but eventually, when I reached under 10, we did come first. It wasn't because of me, it was because of a lot of team effort over there. Okay? So that's rule number one. Go to a place where you can lose, where you can fail, where you're out of your comfort zone. I know we want, if you finish your standard 12 and looking at college and looking after that, you're looking at the top jobs already. You want to go to Google, you want to go to Amazon, you want to go to Tesla, wherever. But what about going to a place where you make a difference? How many parents can be proud to say, you know, my child works in a small town or little village doing this? The pride of making a difference is very different. Next, when I finished school, when I finished 10 and 12, I wanted to go into college. And I said, let's go to the best college in the country. And the best college in the country at that point of time was St. Stephen's College. Very, very difficult to get in. The cutoff was 92%. I won't tell you what my score is, not yet. There were just 3 seats left. And for the final interview, there were just 2 seats left. Just 3 of us vying for just 2 seats. One of the candidates was the son of the Prime Minister of the country. Another candidate was a chess player who's now the best in the world. He's a grandmaster. And the third candidate was somebody who didn't have 92% but had 67% in his ISC examinations. 67%. I don't know how I was called for the interview. I think it was an error by the clerk, by the administrative office. I don't know if you've seen a movie called The Party, when this guy gets invited over there at the end of the party, but he's not supposed to be there. I got somehow invited to that interview. I was not supposed to be there. It was definitely a mistake. But once I was there on the bench, and once I went for the interview, I was on par with everyone else. All I did when I went into that office where there was a panel of the dean of the college, the principal of the college, the vice principal, the most senior people over there, who select from the country the best of the best. And I was there with my 67% versus the son of the Prime Minister and the international chess player. All I did was I opened my briefcase and I laid out on the table all my certificates. Why? Because I wanted to cover the score of my report card of 67%. So I showed them gold medals here, this certificate, that here, football, athletics, singing, dramatics, swimming, whatever, blah, 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 blah. Cover the desk over there. And of course, the principal did not approve of it. And all of them were quite stunned by it. But one person said, hey, let's take a look. And I spent about 15 minutes over there. I was told not to speak. They just went through some of that. And they asked me, what chance have you got joining St. Stephen's College? So I said, I have 0 chance. I don't know why I'm here on the bench. But I do know this, that a college like St. Stephen's deserves the best, and you already have the best. But if you let me join, I'll be an asset to your institution. If I could do this in school, I can do it over here. And that was it. My interview was over. I was asked to go outside. I came back a week later, and my name was up there. I got in, the son of the Prime Minister also got in. I got in, and the international chess player who was sitting on the bench with me, unfortunately, he wasn't chosen. Okay? I was there with a 67%, but I was now on top of a cloud. So, lesson number 2 is, okay, expect the unexpected. Aim for the stars. You never know. By some clerical error, somewhere you might get one foot into the door. Make the most of it. Collect everything you did at Bethany's. Everything you did. Your report card is a piece of paper which shows your results over there. But everything else you did. It's amazing to be in an institution where you have the best of everything. And which other institution can claim that it has 3 students in the All India Merit List? Nihara, are you here? Wow. Harshita, are you here? Wow. Nisha? All 3 here. And so many more. Okay, Avengers, superpowers over there. Everybody else, and 5 of you on the state merit list. So, I mean, your scores, I can't even, I mean, students nowadays, you'll score in Fahrenheit, right? Robert and I and your parents, we scored in centigrade. But the last lesson is that when you're on top of the world and you go to a place where you are, now you're going to college and you'll be among the best. So when I went to St. Stephen's, I was in the classroom, I felt on top of the world. I said, I got in, I'm the best at this, I'm the best at that. You know what? From being the best in my school at everything, suddenly I was right at the back. I was the last. Because everybody over there was there because they were a winner at something over there. And once again, I had to start from scratch, from rock bottom to compete, to prove myself once again. So every stage, lesson number 3 is, what got you here may not get you there. You have to start again from rock bottom, from scratch. Look back on your foundations, on what you have. Take that forward. I think, I've been to so many schools, I've spoken, but this moment here on stage, sitting over here, down there with Robert and hearing the choir, hearing a stand-up comedian, hearing Ralph on the guitar, and all of us over here, I think this is the happiest place in the country, in the world right now. It comes from your teachers, it comes from your parents, it comes from your head of school, it comes from your chairman, and most of all, it's you students who make Bethany a happy place. Go forth and make the world the happy world that we need it to be. Thank you, and God bless you.
I now request the headmistress of Bethany High Sarjapur, Mrs. Sangeeta McAdam, to carry forward with the award ceremony.
Good morning, everyone. We stand here with humble hearts, and at the same time, we're bursting with pride as we thank and praise God for the outstanding results that our students have achieved in the 2022 board examinations. Each one of them have done us proud. On behalf of Junior College, NIOS, High School Koromangala and Sarjapur, we express our gratitude to the Bethany management for the generous cash awards they have announced this year to encourage and commend the students for their accomplishments. The Board of Management has announced a cash prize of Rs 10,000 each for the All India Merit Ranking, Rs 5,000 for securing a position in the State Merit List, Rs 5,000 for the overall first, second and third rank holders in the ICSE and NIOS exams, and for the first rank holder in the 3 streams for the ISC exam. For subject toppers, an amount of Rs 2,000 will be awarded. As Mr. Kim mentioned, 5 of our students have done exceptionally well and have secured merit ranks at the national and state levels at the ICSE Standard 10 examinations. This, ladies and gentlemen, is a first in the history of Bethany institutions, and we celebrate this achievement with grateful hearts. As I announce their names, I request our guest speaker, Mr. Kim Noble, to come on stage and award them with their certificates and prizes. In the All India National Merit List, 3 of our students have secured ranks among the top 50 positions in the country out of 231,063 candidates who appeared for the examination, scoring an overall percentage of 99.6 and thereby securing the All India second merit position and 5th rank at the national level is Nihara Mariam Uman of Bethany Koramangala. Besides excelling in academics, Nihara is a student leader, member of the organizing committee for school events, and also a passionate musician. Scoring 99.4% overall and securing the 3rd merit position and 39th rank in the country are 2 students from Bethany, Harshita S. Behera from Bethany Sarjapur and Nisha Rathre from Bethany Koramangala. Harshita is a keen artist and writer with an eye for detail. She wields the pen and paintbrush with equal flair, and these traits have won her numerous accolades. Nisha Rathre, as head girl of Bethany Koramangala, has been a responsible and committed student leader who took an active interest in organizing several events and programs in school. Moving to the Karnataka State Merit List, 5 students have secured ranks among the top 50 positions in the state. Topping Karnataka State and securing the 1st merit position and 1st rank is, of course, Nihara Mariam Uman. Congratulations again to Harshita S. Behera and Nisha Rathre for securing the 2nd merit position and 6th rank in Karnataka State. Securing the 3rd merit position and 24th rank in the state of Karnataka are 2 students from Bethany Koramangala, Aditya Ghosh and Prajit Vaman T.S. Congratulations, students, for those exceptional results. Thank you, Mr. Kim. I now request Mrs. Chitra to announce the school and subject toppers from Bethany High Sarjapur. Thank you.
Thank you, Sangeeta ma'am. Good morning to all present here. It's a truly momentous occasion for all of us at Bethany High Sarjapur. Our batch of 2021-22 have made us proud, as it was evident in Sangeeta ma'am's face, which was actually beaming with joy, and you all must have seen that. We are here today to recognize the hard work and achievements of each and every one of our beloved students who have done exemplarily well, despite facing the additional challenges like online classes, split semesters, and also the board exams. We are very, very proud to recognize the achievements of the toppers of Bethany High Sarjapur. I request our dear principal, Mr. Robert Kin, to please give away the awards to our achievers. First in line for overall academic performance is Harshita S. Behra, who stands first in Bethany High Sarjapur and has scored the highest in the following subjects: English Literature, Kannada, History and Civics, Mathematics, and Computer Applications. The second place goes to Shikha S. Ashara, who has also scored the highest in Hindi, Physics, Chemistry, and Biology. The third place goes to Sanchit D, scoring the highest in Geography, Mathematics, Biology, and Computer Applications. Congratulations to all the three. Next in line, we've got students who scored highest in specific subjects. Aditya Bansriyar for Chemistry and Western Music. Ishan Kar for English Language and Geography. Ritik Kandasamy for English Language and Biology. Adya Vimal for Commercial Studies. Anadha Rao for Commercial Applications. Arushi Biswas for Art. And Rushika JV for Economics. We also have Anya Gupta for English Language, who unfortunately could not make it today. Thank you, sir, for felicitating our achievers. And this is specifically for all the students of Sarjapur, all the teachers there send you love and regards and all the very best for your future. Now, as Thomas Jefferson aptly put it, I'm a great believer in luck, and I find the harder I work, the more I have of it. So dear students, what more can I say? But stay lucky. Students, please do note that there's a small card that's attached to your certificate. Please produce this card at the basketball court and collect your cash prize envelope after the ceremony. I request Sarah Tony John of NIOS to kindly take the ceremony forward. Thank you.
Thank you, Chitra ma'am. If there ever was a place when we needed to acknowledge the grit and endurance of a student, it is here. And if there ever was a time when they needed to be appreciated for overcoming seemingly insurmountable hurdles, it is now. We salute every student who appeared for these board exams. All your names may not have made it to the honor rolls, but do know that we do not disregard your efforts nor underplay the challenges brought on by the pandemic to help you get to where you are now. Students, you do us proud. We will start by recognizing the top achievers from senior secondary and iOS. May I invite Mrs. Shanti Nyanavaluvu, Principal, Bethany Special School, to give these awards. Our overall topper, with a total aggregate of 77%, is Ashika John. She secured the highest marks in home science, psychology, mass communication, painting, and sociology. She has decided to pursue her bachelor's studies in psychology from St. Joseph's University. We wish her all the best. Next, we have Kiriti Sai Kanala, who secured the highest marks in accounts, in tourism, and in business studies. He is currently studying for his BCom in RV College. We have Shreya G. Raj, who got the top marks in English and economics. Sweenal Maria Raju also secured the highest in sociology. She's decided to study for hotel management and is now a student at IIHM. We will now move on to our secondary students. The first rank holder in the NIOS board exam is secured by A. Nesa Karyappa with a total aggregate of 84%. She tops in English, business studies, and psychology. Unfortunately, Nesa has been unable to attend today as she is busy preparing for her first international series in her category for badminton. She is currently placed in the top 6 in the national rankings. She hopes to be part of the 2028 Olympics, and we wish her all the best. The second rank goes to Zahabia M. Abuwala with an average of 81%. She tops in economics and social studies. We have a tie for the third rank. It is shared by Harshita M. Holla and P. Emmanuel, who both get a total average of 74%. Harshita also scores the highest marks in home science. Amrit Karyappa gets the top marks in Kannada. She again has been unable to join us today. Has her mother come? Okay, her mother had said that she would be coming, but I think she's the Assistant Commissioner for Police, so I think she's got caught up with that. Amrit is currently training towards selection into the Indian team for air rifle shooting. She has just won the silver and bronze medals in the Karnataka State rifle and pistol shooting competitions. Shama Ramesh, our next student, gets the highest marks in Hindi. Siddharth Ganna gets the highest marks in painting. I invite his mother to come forward. And finally, we have Shrita Jindal, who came first in data entry operations. Congratulations once again, students. Mrs. Smita Thomas from the High School Department, Koramangala, will now call out the names of the achievers for the ICSE board exams.
Thank you, Sarah. Good morning, all. When they brought little Crusoe home, Mom told her daughter, "Here is a puppy you wanted. Take care of it, but never let it interfere with your studies." But not even in her wildest dreams, Sharmila thought these words would have so much impact on her daughter that she secured the second merit position in the entire country, where 2 lakhs and more students appeared for the ICSE board examination, taking Bethany institutions one notch higher. The Bethany management is extremely proud of the achievement of all the students, especially the prize winners. Now is the time to recognize these young achievers whose discipline behind the screen, diligence in academics, and determination to excel are truly remarkable. May I request Mrs. Shanti Ravindra, HOD of Bethany Junior School, HSR, to present the awards of excellence. The first position for the ICSE board examination for the academic year 2021-22 goes to none other than Nithara Mariaman with a whopping 99.6%. She scored centum in history, math, chemistry, bio, computer applications. Let me tell you, no small task. She also receives the Birla Award for securing the highest marks in ICSE 22 examination. Nisha Rati, who was also a head girl, secures the second position with 99.4%. She is the best achiever in English language with 97%. She also scored centum in geography, physics, biology, and computer applications. The third position is shared by 2 of our students, Prajit Varman TS. He has scored a centum in history, math, chemistry, biology, and computer applications. He is also the topper in English language. Aditya Ghosh has to his credit centum in history, civics, math, physics, and biology. Next in line, we have students who secured the top position in 4 subjects. Shreya Matthew is the highest achiever in Kannada with 99 marks, and she got 100 in history, civics, biology, and computer applications. Shreya S scored 100% in history, geography, mathematics, and biology. Saima Sharif also secured 100% in history, civics, math, chemistry and biology. Ananya Suresh joins the league with a center in history, chemistry, biology and computer applications. Her mother, Smita Suresh, is receiving the prize on her behalf. Arya Sunil is the top scorer in history, civics, geography and chemistry. Nikhil Abby Abraham secures 100% in history, civics, geography and biology. The highest achiever in English language and French is Mana Shalin. Roshni Patel, who scored a center in math as well as in English literature, have won a Global Citizen Scholarship at Global Indian International School and will be attending classes in the Singapore campus. The topper in second language, Hindi and physical education is Gaurav V. Jain, scored 98% in both. Hussein Adnan Nakoda scores center in history and chemistry. Naira Muhammad, 100% in history, civics and mathematics. Sukradri Bhadra, 100 out of 100 in chemistry and mathematics. Serene Elsa Sunil, top scorer in biology, mathematics, scoring centum in each. Meher Panjwani scores a centum in commercial studies and she gets the topmost marks in her group drama with 96%. Lauren Maria Carvalho is the highest scorer in economics and her group best in music with 99 and 94 marks respectively. Amina Topiwala is the topper in English language with 97%. The following students scored a centum in history, civics: Dhriti Parekh, Janvi S. is a parent, will receive the award on her behalf. Sivasaran Babu, Misty Suvarna, Sarayu Mayakonda is her parent, yes. She is in Ooty pursuing her studies. So on her behalf, her father will receive the award. Jabez Bobby, Kriti Ahuja, Pujit Prasad Khanapur, Ayush Dubey. On his behalf, his mother will receive the prize. And the little sister, a centum in mathematics is scored by Shashank Kejriwal, Diksha R also scores 100 out of 100, but unfortunately she's not able to make it. Anirudh Kannan is the topper in physics, a centum to his credit. Students who secured the highest marks in biology are Ashwin Ronald Logo, and Blessy Marianne Mendes. Last but not the least, the top scorer in third group art is Kovit Jana with 99 marks. Thank you, Shantaman. As you students learn more, grow more, experience more things in this journey called life, just remember a comforting look, a gentle touch, or a kind word from you can make a big difference in another person's life. Diksha, who has scored centum in mathematics, has come. So, thank you, Shanti ma'am, for coming up once again. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you so much. A comforting look, a gentle touch, and a kind word can make a whole lot of difference in another person's life. The Bethany family wishes every one of you God's blessings to remain focused in life and to be a blessing to humanity. The next set of awards will be announced by Mrs. Geeta from the Bethany Junior College. Over to you, sir.
Thank you, Smita. Today, we are gathered here with pride in our hearts to felicitate the top performers of ISC batch 2021-22. We commence with a set of special awards instituted by the well-wishers of Bethany family. May I request Mr. Robert King, Principal, Bethany High, to do the honors for this first set of awards, which is the Villa Award. This award recognizes the top rank holder from the ISC batch 2022 and carries a cash prize of rupees 10,000. It goes to Manas Neelesh Baum of 12th Science, who is the overall topper with an amazing 99%. I request Mrs. Arati Baum, parent of Manas, to accept the award on his behalf as he is in Singapore pursuing a degree in computer science with a second major in business at the Nanyang University. Thank you, Robert sir. Ma'am, could you please stay back? In memory of our dear student, Pawan Madhukar from the batch 2004, his parents have instituted Pawan Madhukar Award, a trophy for the highest scorer in computer science. I request Mr. and Mrs. Madhukar, parents of Pawan Madhukar, to honor the topper. This award goes to Manas Neelesh Baum for securing a center in computer science. They have instituted a rolling trophy for highest scorer in computer science for every year. Thank you, sir. Thank you, ma'am. Mrs. Hema Pillai was an inspiring English teacher who taught English at junior college up to 2013. She holds a special place in the hearts of teachers as well as students. She nurtured an avid enthusiasm for literature in the minds of students. To honor Mrs. Hema Pillai and her love for the subject, her family has set up the Hema Pillai Charitable Trust and instituted a cash prize of rupees 40,000 for the toppers in English. May I request Mr. Roop Pillai, husband of Mrs. Hema Pillai, to do the honors. This year, the award is shared by 5 students who have all secured 99%. They are Nishta Lohia, Nivedita Niran, Pujita K,
Sanjana Prakash, and Trayi Ramakrishnan. Thank you very much, sir. May I request Mrs. Mona Rayal, Head of the Primary Department, to give the Nissan Memorial Award. This award has been instituted in memory of our dear student Nissan Pochiraju of the batch 2014 by his parents for the toppers in commerce stream. The subject toppers in accounts, business studies, commerce and economics will each receive a cash prize of rupees 10,000. This year, the award winners are Nikita Singh, who secured the highest marks in economics with 99% and accounts with 90%. Her mother will take the award on her behalf. Sanjana Prakash is the topper in commerce with a 99% and business studies with a 94%. The business studies prize is shared by her by Srihan Putti. I request ma'am to please do the honors for the next recipient as well. Our dear student Siddharth Iyer of the batch 2022 faced a very big challenge during his 12th standard, but with his never say no attitude and steadfast determination, he proved nothing is impossible by successfully completing his 12th grade. He is now enrolled at BMS College for a BE degree in computer science. Bethany Management recognizes his efforts with a special award which carries a certificate and a cash prize of rupees 5,000. Thank you, ma'am. Ma'am, could you please stay back to do the next set of work? Over to Miss Leena.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, Geeta. Continuing with the awards instituted by Bethany Management for our ISC rank holders. From the commerce stream, we have Nikita Singh in the first place with a 98.25%. She also has the top score in 3 subjects, SENTEM and mathematics, 99% for economics and 90% in accountancy. She has a CUT exam today, so her mother, Mrs. Santosh Devi, is taking it on her behalf. She has taken admission in St. Joseph's College of Commerce for BCom Honours. She's cleared her CA Foundation course and on to becoming a certified chartered accountant. Sanjana Prakash stands second with a 97.5%. She secured the top score in 4 subjects, 99% in English and Commerce, 98% in Physical Education, and 94% in Business Studies. She is also doing her BCom at St. Joseph's College, going on to become a chartered accountant. In the 3rd place, we have Adarsh Pincha, scoring a 97%. He is also in St. Joseph's College, pursuing BSc Economics Honours. From the humanities stream, we have Ananya Rajesh, who tops the class with 95.75%. As she's out of country, her aunt is receiving the award. And she has taken admission in Manipal University, Dubai, for pursuing a course in BA Psychology. Deepanka Hedges stands second with a 94%. She has the top score of 95 in psychology. A future journalist in making, she is pursuing a BA journalism at Christ University. Angela Sakshi stands third with 93.5%. She scored the highest marks in sociology too with a 98%. She is pursuing her BSc Honours in Psychology at PES University. Finally, in the science stream, we have Manas Nilesh Bam in the first place with a 99%. Our overall school topper who has secured a center in computer science and a top score of 99% in chemistry. As he's begun his course, his mother will be receiving the awards. In the second place, we have Jagdish Parameshwaran with a 98.5% with a top score in physics of 99. He has already secured a 63rd rank at ISEA Pune for a 4-year course in BSMS, 110th rank in CET Karnataka, and is awaiting his JEE advanced results. A professional chess player, an avid learner who's equally passionate about taking his interest in science and chess forward. And finally, we have Varun N in the third place, scoring on 96.5%. He is awaiting his results of various competitive exams given. Now we have our subject toppers. For English, the following have secured the top score of 99%. Nishta Lohia, pursuing her BSc Economics Honours at St. Joseph's. Nivedita Niran, Pujita K and Trai Ramakrishnan, both pursuing their BBA Honours at Christ University. Nivedita Niran has secured the highest in biology with a 98%. The highest marks of 94% in business studies was scored by Srihan Putti. He is pursuing his BBA Honours at Christ University. The topper in fine art with a 99% goes to Sana Punjabi. She is doing her BBA at Nasi Modi University of Management Studies, a passionate baker who is also doing a course in pastry arts. For home science, the top score of 95% was secured by Ria Edison Alcantara. She has joined Bob's University, South Carolina, US for a degree in nursing. Finally, we have Pratish Ayappa MK with a top score of 98% in sociology. He is doing his BBA Honours in Business Analytics at PES University. Thank you, Mona ma'am, for felicitating our award winners. A heartfelt gratitude to our former dear colleague Hema Pilay's family, parents of Nishant and Pavan. A big thank you to our Bethany management for recognizing each of the winners with cash prizes and certificates for their academic achievements. Congratulations to all our prize winners, proud of each one of you. A gentle reminder to our prize winners, do collect your money at our basketball court and kindly acknowledge it with your signature. Thank you.
Thank you so much and a hearty congratulations to all the toppers sitting here today. Can we have a huge round of applause for all of them once more? Bethany has a list of events which are fantastic. We have the sports day, we have the Bethany Carnival. You know what else we have? The musical. And this time it's on December 15th, 16th and 17th, which is so far away. I cannot wait that long. But we do have the musical promo ready for you all to be displayed. So please enjoy.
He's my best friend. He's a freeloader and he needs to pay some rent. Wake up, Dewey! Hello, this is Rosalie Mullins. We need an immediate substitute. The position will pay $950 a week.
$950 a week?
Why did nobody tell me you could play music? I thought you all were a bunch of little douchebags.
Nice to hear your response. As you can see, it's a collision of two worlds. You have a degenerate rock musician and you have a performance-oriented school. And so when those two worlds collide, mayhem happens, and it's extremely funny also. And at the end of it, both sides actually learn their lesson. The parents and the teachers learn much more to listen to the children a lot more. The degenerate rock musician who hardly has a bath and who doesn't have a job, he learns the value of inspiring children and how much they changed him. So it's a brilliant story. Please keep your dates marked in your calendar, 15th, 16th, 17th of December. This is the 10th musical from Bethany, right? We've been doing it from 2003. And as you can see, there will be tickets available on Book My Show also. Thank you very much.
This day could not have been possible. It's okay. This day could not have been possible without the endless support and help which we got, which made it a grand success. I now call upon the head girl of Bethany High Sarjapur for the vote of thanks.
Hello everyone. It is my pleasure and privilege to present the vote of thanks to the gathering present here today. We give glory to the Almighty God for His graciousness and for showering us with His choicest blessings always and for making this day possible. Our sincere thanks to the management and the Board of Directors for organizing this event to celebrate the glorious accomplishments of our seniors. This year's Prize Day is truly distinctive and will always have a special mention in the history of Bethany because of the wonderful achievements of our seniors at the state and national level. We are thankful to our director, Dr. Akash Rayal, and principal, Mr. Robert Kin, for providing us a school that balances studies and co-curricular activities perfectly and where new ideas are always welcomed. We express our profound gratitude to the heads of departments, Mrs. Angeline Theophilus, Mrs. Malika Dorothy, Mrs. Minnie Koshi, and Mrs. Sangeeta McAdam for being the guiding force and backing us in all our endeavors. Our guest speaker, Mr. Kim Noble, we are grateful to have you amongst us today. Sir, thank you for your thought-provoking words and inspiring message. This celebration of achievement would be incomplete without acknowledging the teachers who had left no stone unturned to provide an uninterrupted teaching-learning experience even during the pandemic.
From seeking out, discovering, and praising even the smallest efforts we make towards learning, they motivate us to strive for the best. Needless to say, teachers, your hard work and efforts have a vital role to play in the success stories of our seniors felicitated today. Thank you, special guests and HODs, for being here. Last but not the least, we thank our parents for being our support system and for being there for us through thick and thin. The trust that you place on us and our belief that you will always be there no matter what has given us the confidence to go forth boldly and explore new avenues. Thank you all once again.
On behalf of the Bethany management, I would like to thank everyone for coming out today on this auspicious occasion. Your presence means a lot to us. Thank you all so much for being an amazing audience. I'm Dave from Bethany High Sarjapur, now signing off. Thank you so much, everybody. Before I sign off, this week we celebrated 75 years of independence of a country with such religious and cultural diversity, India. 75 years of culture, 75 years of diversity, and 75 years of freedom. I request you all to kindly rise as we proudly sing the national anthem.